Greetings, my name is Kerry and welcome back to my channel. Today I am opening the final parcel from my Ninja Book Box book advent calendar, which is very exciting, and it's going to be a double unboxing because I've also got the December Ninja Book Box mini box, which isn't in a box, but still I'm going to be opening that too. Very exciting. I've been really enjoying having these parcels to open every week in December. Quite excited to see what the final parcel is. So here we go. Taken all the extra packaging out of the box now. So we've got final little parcel number 4. I'm going to do this one first. I'm going to do the Ninja Book Box mini box afterwards because I've been waiting longer for this. So here we go. Final little parcel. Ooh. This cute little Christmas tree crocheted, I think that is. The recipe is for gingerbread latte fudge. I actually made some of this at the weekend and I think it might actually be the exact same recipe that I used. So I didn't take a picture of it when it was finished, but I'll stick in a picture of the process of making it. The info card this week is about Yola Bocaflod, which again, if you've been watching my Christmas readathon related videos, you'll know that we do this as part of the Christmas readathon. So it says, you may have heard of this Icelandic tradition as it's become popular in bookish circles the past few years. On Christmas Eve, families and friends give each other books and then spend the rest of the evening reading. This stems from the tradition in Iceland of compiling a listing of all the many hundreds of books published in the country in the months leading up to Christmas. This listing is then distributed to households for free and people are encouraged to buy books. So here is the final book. Ooh, so this is A Christmas Railway Mystery by Edward Marston. It says, December 1860, an army of men is heading to the Swindon Locomotive Works for the morning shift from their nearby terraced houses built by the GWR. Frank Rodman should have been among them, but his new destination is the grave, or it will be once his missing head is found. That's gruesome. Christmas is fast approaching, and the last thing Inspector Colbeck needs is a complex case mired in contradictions. As he wrestles with one crime, he is alarmed to hear of another, the abduction of Superintendent Tallis. With Sergeant Leeming by his side, the railway detective finds himself in a hectic race to solve a brutal murder and save the superintendent's life before it's too late. So this is from a series called The Railway Detective, which I'm guessing you don't have to read in order. So I might read that for my Christmassy mystery, for my mystery book that I need for the Christmas readathon. But that sounds really fun, really exciting. Okay, so that's the end of the book advent calendar. I'm just going to actually show you again the books that I've got. The first one was The Good Son by Paul McVeigh. The second one was In Darkling Wood by Emma Carroll. Then we had Jesus' Son by Denis Johnson, and finally A Christmas Railway Mystery by Edward Marston. And you may remember last week the information card was about doing a Christmas lights walk around. So we're going to have a brief interlude before I open the December mini box, because I did this at the weekend with my friend and there's some really lovely light displays along my parents' street. Some of them are themed around the 12 days of Christmas, so I'm going to put a clip in with some of my photos for you now, so hopefully you'll enjoy that. And so now for the Ninja Book Box mini box. You see I have actually opened the envelope just to check what was inside. So it says, welcome to December's mini box. We are hugely excited about the book included in this box and hope you find it as inspiring and beautiful as we did. As always, we will leave you to discover it for yourself, but we are thrilled to have worked with an amazing indie publisher, Little Toller, on this box over the past few months. So I think this is the gift. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, I think it's kind of an any year diary. It's just got like, or a weekly planner, which is quite cute, and then it's got today's the day on the front, and then a quote: "With every passing day a little more joy sneaks in," by which was said by Dara McAnulty, and this was designed by, hand lettered by Hannah Newstead. It's got Christmas jokes on the tape on this bit. What do Santa's helpers learn at school? The alphabet. I think we might stop it there. Ooh. Ah, that makes sense. Okay, I've seen a lot about this book on Twitter actually. So this is Diary of a Young Naturalist by Dara McAnulty, or McAnulty, maybe, explains why there's a quote from them on the card. Okay, so it says, "Diary of a Young Naturalist chronicles the turning of Dara McAnulty's world from spring to summer, autumn to winter, on his home patch, at school, in the wild and in his head. Evocative, raw and beautifully written, this very special book vividly explores the natural world from the perspective of an autistic teenager, juggling homework, exams and friendships alongside his life as a conservationist and environmental activist. With a sense of awe and wonder, Dara describes in meticulous detail encounters in his garden and the wild with blackbirds, whooper swans, red kites, hen harriers, frogs, dandelions, skylarks, bats, cookie flowers, Irish hares, and many more species. The power and warmth of his words also draw an affectionate and moving portrait of a close-knit family making their way in the world." It sounds really lovely. I'm looking forward to reading that. I'm going to open the spoiler card, see what it says. So the theme of the box was a little more joy. Some of the recommendations of books that you might like if you like this, and it's one called The Outrun by Amy Liptrot, which was in one of their boxes a couple of years ago, and it's really beautiful. It's a really lovely, it's a memoir of a young woman who is recovering from, I think, alcohol addiction, and so goes to live on the Orkney Islands. There's one called The Easternmost House by Juliet Blaxland, Waterfalls of Stars by Roseanne Alexander, Gears for Queers by Abigail Melton and Lilith Cooper, and The Way Home by Mark Boyle. Yeah, so the publisher of the book is a publisher called Little Toller, and the diary was designed by Hannah Newstead. It's not got a website for her, unfortunately. It sounds like there were some really lovely things in the full box, but I can't afford to keep getting the full box at the moment, unfortunately, as I am a poor student. So I think I've done really well out of my book advent calendar. Really excited to give that book a read. Looking forward to using this lovely diary, and that's it from me for today. Let me know if you've read any of these books and what you thought of them. Let me know if you generally take part in Yolla Book of Flod. It's something that I've enjoyed doing over the last couple of years. Check out all the links in the description box to find out more about Ninja Book Box. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you again soon, and Merry Christmas!